Can I leave the room?
Anything I can do to help, Detective?
Oh, actually, no. I need to search the desk.
Your help and discretion in this matter are greatly...
Let's look at the desk again. The recently cleaned up desk. Anything missing?
Oh.
Rather organized desk containing what looks like important documents, so I cannot search the desk. And we are done. We did not find the murder weapon though, guys. There is a missing knife.
Ah.
Do I need to find a murder weapon? Fireplace. Is it inside the fireplace? Poker stand. Can we click on this one? A normal looking poker stand. Nothing appears out of the ordinary.
Huh.
Can I leave the room? I cannot leave the room. But I have no more objectives. No connections to be done here. Oh wait! There's a new connection! What the heck? There's another one now. How come we're not done here yet? Killer may still in the building. It's gotta be this one. Still in the building. The poker stand is now on board. Ah. Clean poker stand. No signs of being used recently. To stoke a fire or anything else, why is the poker so suspiciously clean? The point is sharp, but it's not the most practical weapon to inflict a major wound. But it is still possible though. Crime scene was compromised. Okay, there we go. Been given a hint. Well, I guess.
I should not be surprised by my own skills of deduction.
There is currently no way to rule out the poker being the murder weapon. The murder weapon remains a mystery. The killer, whose identity is still to be uncovered, must still reside in this house. Okay, are we done? We are done. I'm doing well, thank you, Renata. How about you? Come, my little Glaciers, let us solve this mystery. My Glaciers are working, guys. New mind map unlocked. I was not expecting to have a murder case on my hands when I arrived, but this will merely be another test for the great Detective Poirot. Well, I was expecting one, so I'm not surprised. I was waiting for a murder, guys. Motives.
Anything I can do to help, Detective?
I believe I've collected all the necessary information and evidence. I would now like to inspect his adjoining room.
As you wish.
His bedroom, so it's right next door. Interesting. It is clear the reason for entering the major study was not to make haste with his valuables. What I must understand is if the intent for murder was there. The study has been manipulated following the major's death, meaning they had time to return to the scene and attempt to cover the tracks. The perpetrator entered through the bedroom. Perhaps there is something they failed to clean up behind them that can make sense of all of this. I should review what clues the study yielded before I continue. New mind map. If the killer still resides in the house, I must approach everyone with not only caution but suspicion. Okay. Hello, Lori Lee. Hello. Welcome to the stream, if you remember. Major study. So why is a butler on this mind map? Why? That is odd. Okay, let's take a look around. Another letter addressed to the Major. It appears he has someone looking out for his business concerns with the workers' strike. Felix, I understand that there are a number of business concerns for you in the situation that has arisen within the factories, but I offer this piece of advice. Step back. Monsieur Becker's efforts with the union have finally opened the workers' eyes, and they seek, nay demand, the fair treatment they deserve for so long. The fuel for the fire has already been laid, and the match is ready to be struck. You do not want to be near those flames when they ignite. I know you were once a good, honorable man. I pray that is still true today. Okay. I must review the information I have gathered from each guest today. There may be something that will help reveal the identity of the letter's author. So, we got union members in the party right now. And we also have people who are connected to the union in the party right now. So there are connections. Wonder how many travel expeditions have been planned while enjoying the contents of the globe. Got hunting rivals. Not sure how I would fare coming face to face with such beast. And look at that, a box of cigar. So the Major can actually light his own cigars, guys. The fire is on in his bedroom. So he let no one touch his study, but apparently he are letting the cleaners or the maids inside his room, his bedroom. So he can indeed light his own cigar here and bring it to the study. A rather threatening letter has been penned, addressing to Major F. Hagan. Dear Major Hagan, I do not think I would ever find myself writing a letter such as this, but under the current circumstances I see no other option. Madame Van der Bosch and I have been friends for many years than I care to say, and that is why I can no longer sit back and allow you bullying to continue. I am well aware of the companionship you have offered to my good friend over the years. It has been most generous, and without it I cannot to think what would have happened to her. But that does not give you the opportunity to act in such a fool and boorish manner. The day the Viscount passed, I promised that I would protect both Cassandra and Angeline, and it is a promise I will keep. You were once a major in the British Armed Forces, but your actions have mirrored that of a drunken fool who holds no place in our society let alone Madame's house. Please do not bother yourself with a response. There's no question that requires the answer. Only I hope that you see your errors and adjust them accordingly. So it's written by a companion of Madame Van der Bosch. Is that other guest, guys? That the woman? I forgot her name. The author speaks of bullying, and although no specifics are noted, any form of that treatment towards a woman is not acceptable. So it is this Mademoiselle. She's not married. Right here, Margot Devos. I think she's the one who wrote the letter, guys.
Ah,
And this could be the weapon that brought down some of the impressive animals that now fill the walls.
huh.
It seems Madame Van der Bosch's heart is a trophy worth fighting over. Major Hagen, I hope you will excuse my bluntness and plain speaking, but there is a matter regarding Madame Van der Bosch that requires not only our attention, but a level of understanding and respect between us both. I'm fully aware of the help that you have offered to not only Madame, but her family and household. I'm also aware that you know of the assistance that I have given to Madame and the Viscount before her. We were friends and business partners, and I felt it my duty to continue to give aid and keep the Van der Bosch name at the standing that it has always been. Having said that, it is not always as simple to keep business and personal matters separate, and this is how I find myself today. Cassandra and I share a bond that no one does not experience often in their lifetime. No doubt you have felt similar, but what may be lust to one man is love to another. And while I respect you for your efforts in the war, and the generosity you have shown Madame, it must request you step back from what you consider to be your duties at the house. Allow for Madame to make her choice, the choice that I believe is obvious to all parties. I trust this correspondence remains for your eyes only, and a gentleman's agreement is enough to guarantee our arrangements. Is this written by the same Madame? Mademoiselle? A rather bold move to challenge the Major as they have, especially with his position at the house. Is it written by the same person, guys? But an obvious change of tune between the two letters. One is curious, the other threatening. It says so explicitly here. Oh. Is the Major in love with Madame Van der Bosch? In the letter, it says he is lusting after her, guys. So I'm not sure if that is the case, but it seems like the writer is also a little bit jealous of the Major. Or maybe she felt that, I don't know. She's threatened by how close the Major is getting to Madame Van der Bosch. This is really weird. Plants lean and rely on each other to survive, something we as a species could take a lesson from. Not all the plants. Demanding letter. Okay, we read that one already. So is that all? So you can only reach the study through the bedroom, apparently. So one doorway leads to the study, the other leads to the main entryway. Alright, let's look at our mind map. 3 connection points. Determine who in the house warrants cautious attention. Okay. Margot is here, guys. She wrote the letter, I think. She wrote both letters. A curious letter and a threatening letter at the same time. One after the other. Close to Cassandra. Margos.
The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together.
Margos was quick to speak of her protection over Cassandra. She must take his role very seriously. Maybe a little bit too serious, guys. Demanding letter. So we found this in the same room, right? The one by the bedside. So there are 3 letters in the same room. An abundance of letters. Abundance of correspondence, guys. Huh. Okay, so Gideon is a supporter of the Unions. Can connect these two.
I must take a different
I'll
approach
connect
if
the
I
other
am...
one. Connect this one.
Magnifique.
The only other Union supporter I know that is passionate enough to write such a letter, Monsieur Gideon. Brothers have a history with the Major.
I cannot see the logic in this. Perhaps a second look at the evidence in front of me.
Hugo is a Union leader, and Gideon is a supporter of the Union. Can we connect these two?
Come, my little Grace.
The other one.
I must act on thought and fact.
While Ernesto wrote a curious letter, so they are not written by the same person, guys. How did I figure this out? Is that even possible? But the game tells us it is the case here.
Another success. I never doubted myself.
If there is something between Ernesto and Madame Van der Bosch, Archibald will surely know of it. Is he also in love with Madame Van der Bosch? I don't know, let's talk to the butler. This is getting complicated, guys.
Certainly. What do you need?
What do you know of the Major's relationship with the guest?
The male guests, I believe, he knows in a business capacity, but I'm afraid that's all I know. I will add, though, he has not always been the easiest man to get along with.
You are talking from personal experience of working for him.
I am head butler to the Van den Bosch family in their home. He has made himself comfortable, but to me he still remained a guest.
Aha! Do you know much of the Major's time in the army?
There's not much I couldn't tell you. As soon as he found out my father was in the army, his stories never stopped.
I am sure an officer of his rank must have many a tale.
A tale is a fitting description. Not so much a pinch of salt, more like a bag is needed listening to them.
And what can you tell me about Monsieur de Silva, the Major, and Madame Van der Bosch?
Your help and discretion in this matter are greatly appreciated.
Wait, I clicked the wrong one. Oh, wait, hold on. I clicked exit. I'm not done
Certainly.
with you.
What do you need? You've lost me, detective.
I struggle to believe they were both helping her out of the kindness of their hearts. Could they have been fighting for the Madame's affection?
Ah, that didn't take you long to spot.
Monsieur Sterling's like-a-real response gives me all the answer I required.
Your help and discretion in this matter are greatly appreciated.
Well, at least we know which team he is on. He's on the side of the Silver, then, and not the side of the Major. Okay, back to the map. Cassandra has multiple admirers.
Things are beginning to become clearer.
Now I know of Ernesto's feelings towards Cassandra. He must be the one behind the letter.
What a revelation!
It seems the guests were not fond of the Major. Okay, so a new connection. Multiple guests threaten the Major. 3 in particular, guys. We got Margos, we got Archibald. Oh, actually no. We got Margot, we got the Silver, Ernesto the Silver, and then we have Gideon. Also, Archibald does not like him. And I'm sure Mademoiselle Renebosch also dislikes the Major. And if the brother, Gideon, hates the Major, then also his own brother most likely takes his same side and dislikes the Major too. And then we also know the Union people dislike the Major, so everyone dislikes him. So a new connection here. Killer may still be in the building. We got multiple suspects. Everyone is a suspect.
Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of genius.
This game reminds me of the movie Clue. I've watched that movie before, multiple times. It is highly possible one of the guests is behind the murder. This warrants immediate investigation. Based on the evidence seen in the Major study and the bedroom, as well what I have learned from speaking with the guests, Monsieur de Silva, Comtesse de Vauche, and Monsieur de Mere warrant concern and further investigation. Not only those 3, I think everybody is a suspect here. Every single one. Are we done? Can we leave?
Certainly. What do you need?
There is no further, or nothing further for me to investigate in here. Would you kindly gather the guests for me?
As you wish, Detective.
Already? It seems there is no simple explanation for what happened here. The Major's popularity amongst the guests does not seem very high, and there are still many questions that must be asked. Okay. Pay attention to the eye icon. Chapter 4! Interrogations. In the same room, you mean? Are we going to interrogate them in the same room?
The guests are waiting for you, Detective.
Usually we do it one at a time, separately.
I informed them of what has happened, but divulged no details.
And there goes my opportunity to catch one of them off guard. No matter, I have more than one weapon in my armory. That's why we shouldn't have gathered them all inside the same room, Monsieur Poirot.
I am most grateful. Madame Vandenbosch is here also?
She's in her room with Miss Angeline. It may be better to speak with them privately tomorrow.
Oui, merci. I shall come find you again once my questioning is complete.
The guest alibis are my priority. Once I can confirm the whereabouts this evening, I can understand who had an opportunity. Alright. Have my lead suspects from the evidence at the scene of the crime. Perhaps those will change after speaking with them all. So the 3 who wrote the letters, guys. Are those my prime suspects? Interrogate the guests and confirm the alibis. Okay. Jackie has an exclamation mark. I wonder why. Can we play the piano? Need to relax a bit.
Huh.
No? Alright. Everyone is here! Let's start with Zachariah Demir. Let's do it clockwise.
I'm afraid our conversation is of a more formal nature this time.
So the Major was murdered?
It appears so.
You can't think that I did it, though.
I will be questioning everyone over the course of the evening, and your cooperation will certainly speed up that process.
And besides speaking with me, tell me about your movements before dinner.
I was here in the salon, minding my own business, enjoying my own company.
You're by yourself.
Minding your business from whom?
Comtesse, what's her name, and my brother. Apart from wanting to congratulate him for a great right hook, there was nothing I had to say to him.
Comtesse de Vos? And they will both confirm you were here?
If she had taken a moment to notice anything besides herself, she will tell you I was here the whole time.
I think that is all for now. Merci for your time.
And we did see them here. I can confirm it too. They were here. I was walking around before the dinner party. Now Hugo, he was in the library.
Bonsoir, Monsieur Beckers. Merci for speaking with me.
Monsieur Poirot, or should it be Detective Poirot now?
Detective Poirot is perfect, merci. I would like to begin with a few questions.
Go right ahead, Detective Poirot.
Can you tell me where you were prior to dinner?
I took great pleasure in seeing the Major's ego as well as his face take a bruising, and then I made my way to the library.
Well, you spoke with Mademoiselle Conrad.
And yourself? Yes.
We were the only two that you spoke with.
One of the servants bought me a drink, and I was telling her about the benefits of joining a union. She didn't understand what it truly meant to be a part of something. Something bigger than just her. I was trying to explain to her how...
Monsieur.
Oh, yes, it was just the two of you, and the servant.
Strange that he does not seem to recall seeing Monsieur de Silva in the library, but he was also there, guys. I saw him there.
And you are sure there was no one else present?
I'm not sure what you're getting at, Detective. You were there.
He did not notice him. Interesting.
Merci, Monsieur Beckers. It has been a most enlightening conversation.
Da Silva was standing at the back. Yeah, I think on the right-hand side of the library, if I remember correctly. Interesting that he does not notice him, guys. What the heck? Okay, Da Silva, Ernesto Da Silva.
Monsieur de Silva, merci for obliging me.
A detective comes to a party and a dead body shows up. Coincidental, don't you think?
But that always happened to Monsieur Hercule Poirot. He is a murder magnate.
A man's death is not a matter to joke on, monsieur.
Who said anything about a joke? I am saying what I see.
You are serious.
Then perhaps you can tell me what it was you saw this evening.
Where were you prior to dinner?
Following whatever that was in the hall, I moved to the library.
Is there anyone that can confirm that?
Miss Conrad and Beckers were in there, arguing about something. The books held my interest far more than their conversation.
You did not speak with them until dinner was served?
You spoke with me in the library.
I had no reason to get involved with their little spat. It was clear they didn't want me to hear, and that suited me just fine.
Merci for your cooperation.
Gideon,